catching me on replay. Of course, obviously, if you are not catching me on replay, welcome. But I'm going to give everybody just a hot second to start popping on for Challenge Wednesday. Hi. Good evening, Ange. Hi, sweetheart. Can y'all hear okay on TikTok? Hope so. Yay, thank you so much for letting me know, and welcome in, everybody. So I'm giving everybody just a quick little moment. Thank you so much for sending me a rose, Gwenda. I am so glad that you could tune in for your first time. It is absolutely a blessing to have everybody here. I love it. So all that I'm going to ask is if you are new, drop it in the comment section. Let me know where you're from, whatever your situation may be. Maybe you're catching me on replay, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, because what is so awesome about what I offer the world is I provide free seated cardio workout routines. We're literally going to work out in a chair, so please don't freak out. Please don't be scared. Latisse, I want to say thank you so much for your donation for my Cheer Choice Award. For my GoFundMe account. I did see it, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Susan. See, look, everything is okay. Love this shirt. Thank you, guys. If you love my shirt, I have went on ahead and pinned the link to where you can get this shirt. Whenever I was in Missouri over the weekend, I yelled at TikTok. It is okay. But while I was in Missouri over the weekend, if you guys don't know, I was in Missouri for a, Jessica, hey girl, hey, yay. But anyways, I went to Springfield, Missouri over the weekend for a deliverance breakfast, and then I also attended church services and things of that nature. If you all don't know, Brenda McClintock is an absolutely amazing, powerful, beautiful woman of God, and she actually is the one that created this whole entire shirt. Like, we are enough through Christ. And I have taken the time, if you are not on my Facebook account, I have linked her website to actually get this shirt. This is a size large, y'all. First of all, this is a size large. Do y'all see this? I used to be in a 5XL, if that says anything about it, okay? But anyway, she is an absolute blessing. I'm so thankful that I was able to meet her this weekend, and I love the fact that I have this shirt and all that it represents, because I'm always telling you all that you all are enough, and I found it so perfect that this shirt says that I am enough, because a lot of times I struggle with my self-worth. But anyways, I think we all do that. But we're going to get into this. So this is seated cardio. So if you don't know anything about me, we're literally working out, as I mentioned earlier, in a kitchen chair. I don't expect you to keep up with me. I don't want you to keep up with me, to be totally honest. I want you to go your own pace. I want you to give me your best effort, because as many times as I have shared, I've let you guys know numerous times throughout my routines, if you worked out with me before, that I have been told when I've been given my best effort that my best effort is not good enough. But I'm here to tell you, if you tell me, baby, I'm giving you my best effort, Nataushia, that's all I'm going to ask of you, because I know what it's like to give your all and not be accepted. So I want you to know it is enough. You are enough. We are enough. And it's going to be a dope Challenge Wednesday. Thank you for saying that you love my hair as well. I got it done as well in Missouri. Megan slayed it. If you guys ever go to Springfield, Missouri, make sure, if you're a fella or you have a fella, pay Limitless Fades a visit, because she is a beast at what she does. But anyways, if you don't know anything about Challenge Wednesday, we have 10 exercises, 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise. Please don't run away, because I said a minute. It's okay. You can do 2 reps. You can do 20 reps. You can do however many reps you need to do. I promise I'm going to show you guys different modifications so you can still do it, even if it's too challenging for you to complete in that 1 minute. No excuses. Then we're going to have 20-second breathers. So what I'm going to do in round 1 is I'm going to show you all of the upcoming exercises along with modifications, because I have friends that have mobility issues. I have friends that have prosthetics. I have friends that are in wheelchairs. So you know what I've done? Even though quite clearly I can be up on my own 2 feet and do all of those kinds of fun things, I like to create all-inclusive routines because I know what it's like not to fit in. I know what it's like not to have a place that I can call my own. So I've taken the time to make an inclusive routine, and I'm going to show you all of the different ways you can still exercise even if you cannot engage your legs. So please don't run off and be all upset and scared and saying, I want to do this, but I can't, because you can. No matter your size, no matter your mobility, no matter what it is that you're going through right now, I want you to understand you can absolutely do seated cardio with us, okay? But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start off with a seated jog, go into cross ankle taps, jump rope, under leg jacks, knee slicer, or knee slam. And then we're going to go into reach and step, cross punch kick, uppercuts, obliques, and then topsies. Yes, I just did that with my voice, because you know what? Why not have fun with it, right? Hey, Tina. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Joanne. Ethel, welcome. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring my device down. So if you're new and just popping on, I have YouTube, TikTok, hi, and then I have Facebook, okay? I'm on Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I record all of my lives on YouTube as long as all my devices are working. Praise God. But I'm going to bring my little Facebook down so we can get the party started. Are you guys so excited? I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have the best time ever. Sweating and working out and having a great old time, right? Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna bring y'all down to YouTubies. So hopefully you guys can, hopefully it's gonna stay. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right, here we go. I'll bring y'all down too, just to be nice. I'm gonna bring y'all down. It's okay. Hi. Peekaboo. All right, loves. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, babe. Renee, hey, baby. I'm hitting this chair and we're getting the party started on this beautiful Challenge Wednesday. Praise God. All righty. Y'all ready? Just kidding. No, I'm not, because we about to get down and groovy, all right, baby? All right, so what we're going to do in seated cardio, I am 5'10½", by the way. Praise God I stopped growing in the 6th grade, because I'm a tall girl. I've been a tall girl forever. But anyways, you're going to use a chair. Now, if you're going to be using, you can use a bed, you can use an ottoman, you can use whatever. But I want you to understand when you're using those types of items, you're going to engage your core a lot more, so just be careful. But you're going to sit at the edge of your seat to the best of your ability. Now, with that being said, don't beat yourself up if you need to use the back of your chair for support. That's okay. I used to do it too. But what we're also going to do is we're going to focus on trying to keep her back off the back of our chair, and then we're going to focus on keeping her core tight. Now, I'm not using my shapewear today, so y'all might see all of the extraness, and that's fine, because guess what? I love all of myself, today at least. I don't always love myself all the way. But anyways, keeping your core tight, essentially what that is sucking your stomach in to take a selfie and look skinny. I know we've all done it, so don't say you ain't, okay? But what we're also going to do is remember to breathe throughout this process, and just keep in mind, go at your own pace. But let's say that doing an exercise for a solid minute is challenging, right? Because it is. It really, really is. So I want to show you. We got seated quick feet. Okay, so this is an option that you can utilize in the event finishing one of the exercises is too challenging. Or seated jack with no leg engagement. Because let's say that engaging your legs is a challenge. That's no excuse. You can still get it in and get that heart rate up. Or go into battle rope. All right, but I'm going to go on ahead and start tracking our routine. I will be using my Apple Watch throughout this. You don't have to have an Apple Watch, but this is what I have. I was blessed with this last Christmas, so this is what I use to track everything. But I do high intensity interval training. You will see me pegging on this bad boy a lot because I'm going to be checking that we do 1 minute of exercise and then 20 seconds of a breather. Our first exercise up tonight is a seated jog, and it looks like this. Option 1. Option 2 is a pump, 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 pump. But I understand some of us might not have that leg engagement, so that's where you can do a seated jack. You can do uppercuts. You can do battle ropes. If leg engagement is a challenge for you, baby, there is no excuse. It's more important to keep that heart rate up and elevated. If you can't finish this jog, go into something that makes your heart rate up and elevated. I don't care if you get up and dance, do the stanky leg. I don't care what you do as long as that heart rate's up and elevated, okay? So let me get my timer going. We have 1 minute. Seated jog. Let's kill it. Now, I will let you know the quicker that you move in seated cardio, the more that it's going to increase your heart rate, which in turn will burn more calories. Now, let's say that doing this seated jog option is a challenge, okay? Watch my feet. I'm going to come up on my tippy toes, okay? But one thing that I'm passionate about, because I used to be over 500 plus pounds, is I love to show modifications, okay? Because I want people to know, guess what? No matter your size, no matter your circumstance, you can still get it in, baby. No excuses. You got it. Up next is going to be our cross ankle tap. I've got several different options for you there as well. Now, I will let you know, I can see you guys commenting, but I can't read them from right here. Because if I get up and I come interact, then I'm not going to be able to work out with you. Take your breather. You have 20 seconds. Up next is a cross ankle tap. But maybe you're like, doing that's a challenge, right? So you can do cross shin, cross knee, or guess what? Cross knee, but you're keeping that core good and tight, okay? We're about to knock that out for 1 minute. We have 1 minute, cross ankle tap. Let's go. So option 1. Again, at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me. Or we have option 2, shin. Option 3, cross knee tap. Or cross knee tap with no leg raising. Okay? But whatever you do, pick what best works for you. Because with every little bit of exercise that you do, no matter what size you are, it will pay off. I didn't lose over 280 pounds by doing advanced exercises right off. I was doing modified burpees, modified sit-ups, modified mountain climbers, modified push-ups. Modified exercises really do work. It's all about getting that heart rate up and elevated. You got it. Take your breather. Now, up next is going to be jump rope, option 1. Feet off the floor. Option 2, bounce. Bounce on your tippy toes. Option 3, no leg engagement. You're doing that motion. So if you can't engage your legs, that's okay. Whew, we got 1 minute. Let's get it. Option 1, feet off the floor. Option 2, we're bouncing on our tippy toes. Tippity toe, tippity tay. Option 3, no leg engagement. Okay? But you pick what works for you. Now, if you're brand new, baby, my name is Nataushia. I'm known as the Seated Cardio Queen, so welcome to my channel. But I provide these routines absolutely free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. You can find all of my socials on my Linktree account pinned to the top of my profiles or at the top of my Facebook post. Whew! Let's get it. We almost there. And breathe. Awesome work. Whew. Up next is going to be our underleg jacks or modified underleg jack. Okay? I gotta fix Facebook. I don't know what it's doing. Being a booger. That's what it's doing. But that's okay. Alright. It's underleg jack time. And yep, I'm pulling my britches up. But we have 1 minute of underleg jacks starting right now. Let's go. Option 1 or option 2. Because when I was over 500, when I was over 400, when I was over 300, it was hard to go under my legs. My belly was in the way. It was really hard to get around my massive thighs, which my thighs are still nice and big. But because I've lost over 280 pounds, I can go under them now. So what I'm trying to say is, baby, keep showing up, keep putting in the work, and I promise in time, you're gonna see that your hard work will pay off, but you can't give up. I know you can do it. TikTok, thank you for all the love. I see you. Thank you. We almost there. Good. Happy hump day. Take your breather, baby. Woo! Up next is knee slicer or knee slam or modified knee slam, okay? But what you're doing is keeping your core tight in this process. Again, that's like sucking your belly in to take a selfie and look skinny, okay? But let's kill it. We got 1 minute. Let's go. But you have option 1, knee slicer. But maybe raising your knee is a challenge, because if you're like me, or if you were like me, however you want to say it, maybe your belly's in the way. Maybe your thighs are. Mine used to be. So slam. But maybe you're like, that's still difficult for me, miss. My name's Nataushia, by the way. So you can do this modification right here. Now, maybe you're wondering, do you do the modifications every day? Absolutely. Because I understand I'm going to get newbies. I'm going to get people that have never seen me before. So I don't want you to hop on here and be like, what is this chick doing? How can I do this? That looks so hard, baby. I didn't lose over 280 pounds not to sit here and be a gatekeeper. I'm here to help the world fight obesity. Take your breather. Because I have been fighting for my life, all of my life. And now I want to help you fight for yours. But now we're going to move into reach and step. Maybe step into challenge. Them glutes going to be burning, so you can just reach. Reach. Okay? Are we ready? Ready for reach and step? Oh, if not, that's too bad, because it is time for us to kill it. We got 1 minute. Let's go. Now remember, in seated cardio, the quicker you move, the more it increases that heart rate. Let's get it. But I am so proud of you. Maybe you're just trying to get a feel for seated cardio. Maybe you think that I look like a lunatic. But what I can say is I've lost over 80 pounds in a kitchen chair and over 287 pounds since starting my journey. Be a hater if you want to. But I know how to lose 280 plus pounds, and I know how to help the world do the same thing. Because I've had numerous people be like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for this. Some people are injured. Some people have mobility issues. Some people have POTS. Some people can't stand for long periods of time. But that doesn't mean, take your breather, that you can't sit and get fit, baby. No excuse. Whew. Next is cross punch kick, cross punch knee raise, or cross punch. You're going to keep your arms up and back. See how you have options? Baby, I got us covered. No worries. I understand what it's like to struggle to exercise, so I got us covered. Don't be afraid. Just give me your best effort. We have 1 minute of cross punch kick. Starting now. Let's go. Option 1. You got it? Maybe you're like, okay, ma'am. Is there an easier way? Absolutely. Cross punch, knee raise. Is that still a challenge? Cross punch it out. You can do this. I believe in you. You might be like, but I don't have a support system. Yes, you do. You just landed on the right platform. But I do 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise, 20-second breathers. You got it. Yes. Thank you for the gifts. Take that breather. Woo! When my fingers get nice and sweaty, they don't want to work on my little watch. Now up next, one of my favorite stress relievers, uppercut. Stay hydrated, okie dokie. Y'all ready? If not, baby, that's too bad. My watch is vibrating, so it means it's time for us to kill these uppercuts. If you've had a rough day, rough week, rough life, whatever, take it out on these uppercuts. It's all right. I give you permission. We got 1 minute. Let's go. Good. So we'll let you know I eat 60 to 100 grams of protein every day. 60 is my minimum. And try to hit around 50 net carbs and around 28 grams of sugar. Now, I am starting to shift my diet. I am starting to increase my fruit intake because I've missed it. So I'm going to see how my body responds. So I'm giving you guys that PSA because my macros will potentially change if I see that they're doing okay. But I have polycystic ovarian syndrome and I am insulin resistant. And at one point I was borderline diabetic. So I've changed my lifestyle to low carb, high protein, but I want to see what fruit does for me now. Take your breather. Just the PSA. But I've lost 41 pounds in 5 weeks. Next is obliques. We have option 1, option 2, option 3. Because I did recently introduce Delgado coffee and ISO detox tea. Since introducing those products into my lifestyle, I've lost 41 pounds in 5 weeks, totaling over 287 pounds down. I love it over here. But let's knock out these obliques. And if you want access to what I'm talking about, I am an independent global business owner. So you can access that on my Linktree account. We have 1 minute obliques starting now. Maybe doing this is a challenge, right? Maybe lifting those knees is a little hard. So side bend, side bend, side bend, or heel touch. Heel touch. Keeping that core tight, really focusing on those obliques, right? Okay? But you do whichever one works the best for you. But I do these routines free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I state otherwise. When I cannot be live, I still share a routine on TikTok and my Facebook account for you all to complete when I cannot be live. Because I understand when you want to work out, you want one. So I make sure I take care of y'all. take your breather. But I do this completely free of charge. But I do have donation options in the event you want to donate. Up next is tapsies. We have down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. Okay? Whew. We're about to knock them out. Get ready. We got 1 minute. Tapsy, let's go. But if y'all don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. A lot of people know me as the seated cardio queen. I've been doing seated cardio for several years. After losing around 200 pounds, I injured my left ankle. But I knew I still wanted cardio. I couldn't find what it is that I do now. Of course, now it's all over the place. But I created high-intensity interval training seated routines like this from finding different exercises from Google, from YouTube, from TikTok, from doing the research, and I create the routines myself every day, brand new. But I provide them for free, and I still continue to show up. Even though I can go to the gym, and I do, I'll be going to the gym after I get off this live stream. But I continue to do this for those of us that have mobility issues. Take a breather. We're moving it around 2 of 3. But I also do this for those individuals who can't afford to go to the gym. For individuals who don't know where to begin, because this is low impact. This is beginner friendly. So I show up and do this to help everybody else that may be on their journey and don't know where to start. Thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok. I appreciate that. Woo! Let's go into round 2, y'all. We got 1 minute. Jog. Let's go. Option 1. Now, if you guys also do not know, I was nominated as a Top 5 Fitness Award nominee for the Cheer Choice Awards held the second week of April this year. I do have a GoFundMe created to help get me there. So if you feel led to donate to my GoFundMe account, that's also in my Linktree account as well. I know Latice, she donated to it the day before yesterday, and I can't thank her enough for that. So thank everyone that has contributed and has been helping. It does mean a lot to me. We have option 1. Option 2. Pump up on those tippy toes or uppercut just to keep that heart rate up and elevated. But you do what you can do. Woo! Up next is going to be cross ankle tap. Take that breather. But every night that we work out live, I go to the gym and I sit in the sauna and do seated cardio. I do standing squats because I'm that focused on trying to lose weight. I am that focused on trying to get my goals. So I want you to understand, no matter your circumstances, no matter what it is that you're doing, if you're putting in the work for what you're trying to get to, the results will come. But when you're not putting in the work, I want you to understand you cannot get upset, okay, babe? So don't get mad when you ain't losing weight the way that you want to, when you're not doing what you need to do to lose weight. I had to learn that the hard way. But you are equipped. Let's go into this exercise. We have 1 minute of cross ankle taps starting now, okay? We have option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Option 4, no leg raise. For my friends that have issues doing that, okay? Just keep that core tight. Again, keeping your core tight is like sucking your stomach in to take a selfie and look skinny, okay? My passion, though, more than anything, is inspiring the world to let them know that there are other forms of exercise. Because I remember being over 500 pounds and being like, I can't run no mile. I can't do this. I remember being on the track team because I am a collegiate athlete. Even though I've always been overweight, I've been an athlete. I couldn't make it around the track. All my coaches would be like, well, I'll never forget my coach in middle school, take your breather. When I was asked to do track and field, My coach came up to me in 7th grade. He's like, Nataushia, why don't you join the track team? Mind you, I'm already around 300 pounds in 7th grade. I laughed in his face because I thought track and field was just running, right? It's not. Jump rope is next. We have 1 minute of jump rope. Starting now, we have option 1. Option 2, bouncing on our tippy toes. Option 3, no legs. But I literally laughed in my coach's face. I was like, I ain't doing track. Do you see me? He was like, no, like you can be a thrower. I was ranked in the top 5 in the state of Kentucky for throwing discus. But he was like, you don't have to run, you'll just be a thrower. Y'all, I had to do conditioning. I had to do conditioning. Do y'all know conditioning takes running? I will never forget that. We were doing little up downs. We were in the gym doing suicides. I was like, all I could keep thinking was, Coach told me I wasn't going to have to run. I'm a thrower. I had to run every practice. So what I'm saying is, now I can run around the track. Take a breather. All of the years of being an athlete, I couldn't make it a lap around the track. I would stop. Thank you so much for sending me that. But I could not make it around the track at all. I would stop halfway through, walk a little bit, jog a little bit. But it's like now I can go a lap around and then some. And I love being able to show the world, guess what? You can do this too because you are enough. You have the ability. You just got to show up. And keep showing up, even on the days you don't feel like doing it. But it's time for us to go into our underleg jacks. We've got 1 minute of underleg jacks. Starting now. Let's get it. Now, if going under those legs is a challenge for you, baby, don't get scared. Don't be like, my belly's in the way, my legs are in the way. I get it. Do this right here, okay? But what I've wanted to do on my platforms is create a safe space. Because again, I will reiterate, I know what rejection feels like. I know what it feels like not to fit in. I know what it feels like to be the outcast and not be wanted. I know what it's like to be played with and hurt and abused and mistreated and treated unfairly and etc. So what I've wanted to establish and what we have created here is a family unit, a positive zone, a safe zone, a place that you can come and know, guess what? You're going to be encouraged. You're going to be able to work out here, and you're going to be able to be accepted no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter what. Because that's what we've created. Take a breather. And I love the community that we have, because this world's a really ugly place, right? A lot of people will be more quick to tear you down and tell you what you're not than realize the powerful individual that you are, because you're strong for showing up. You're strong for wanting to change your life. You're strong for wanting to do anything that somebody else isn't doing to better themselves. So keep doing you, baby, and I promise it's going to pay off. But let's move into our reach in. Wait, no. It is a knee slicer or slam time. Oopsie poopsie. But we have 1 minute. Knee slicer or knee slam. Starting now, we have option 1 or option 2, okay, or option 3. But I will always, as I've said numerous times throughout this routine for my newbies, I will always show modifications. My most commonly asked question, where can I start? How can I do this? What episode is best to start with today? Right now? Not Monday, not last week, right now. Stop pushing off your success. Stop pushing off yourself. There's no greater time than now, because I show modifications. You don't have to keep up with me. Now, if you want to come on a Monday, that's cool. I'm Gucci. Okay? Mondays are modified. That means there is absolutely zero leg engagement. Take your breather. And throughout the entire routine, I do the modified exercise. Meaning the whole time, it's the easiest exercise available that I have for you. Because I was over 500 pounds, and I want people to see, no matter your circumstance, you can do seated cardio. But that's why I also, every round, show modifications. Every round. But right now, it's reach and step time, okay? We have, I'm out of breath. We have 1 minute reach and step. Let's go. Reach and step. Reach and step. But you know what? Your glutes might burn. It might be hard to reach and step, right? So just reach. But make sure you're extending that oblique. Okay? But I don't want you to beat yourself up anymore. I want you to really see what it's like for once not to give up on yourself. Because I believe in you. I really do. I know what it is like to struggle to lose weight. I've had a yo-yo effect my entire life. But I was facing cancer. That's why I lost my weight. I want to be a mom one day, Lord willing. They had found precancerous cells in my uterus and was like, Nataushia, if you don't lose weight, you're going to end up with cancer and never be able to have children. That was an eye-opener for me. So I started to change how I ate. I started to exercise, take your breather. I started to increase my water intake. I completely changed my life so one day I can tell my kids, baby, I fought for you. I changed my life for you because I wanted you that bad. To me, I think that's amazing. But I did later have gastric sleeve surgery at 440 pounds, and I've continued to use my tools. I've added my Delgado coffee, which suppresses my appetite and makes me feel like I've been re-sleeved with no surgery. Because my appetite came back. It's cross punch time. We've got 1 minute of cross punch kicks. Starting now, cross punch kick. Or cross punch knee raise. Or cross punch. No legs, okay? But in January of 2025, I found Delgado coffee with total life changes. I started using that along with my ISO detox tea, and I literally have to remind myself to eat. I have to make myself eat because these products have changed my life, and I'm so thankful that I am part of this global company that's been in business for 24 years. Now I can lose weight and pick up a check too, and I think that's dope. So if you're interested in what I'm on, or even joining my business, let your girl know, inbox me. Because I'm the #1 retailer in the global business. So I have a code that I can get your sign up for free. You're welcome. Take your breather. But for real, my appetite came back after having my gastric sleeve surgery. And when I found products that actually take my appetite away and suppresses it the way that it does, I'm hooked. Literally dropped 41 pounds in 5 weeks from some coffee and tea. And it don't even taste like freaking tea. It tastes like Jolly Ranchers and fruit punch and freaking lemonade. But now it's time to do uppercuts. Whew, we got 1 minute of uppercuts. Starting now. Like we have flavored tea that's watermelon and literally tastes like a Jolly Rancher. The lemonade tea tastes like an Arnold Palmer half and half. And if you're wondering about where you can find this stuff, I have it in my Linktree account. It's all over my Facebook page too. Because I take it daily. I drink the tea 30 minutes before I eat a meal. I drink the coffee first thing in the morning. And it literally has me having to make myself eat because I never want to eat. Ever. Because my appetite is gone. It really works. Just so you know. My friend Shayla lost 35 pounds in 2 weeks. It does its thing. Let's get it. Good job. We're almost done with round 2 of 3. Keep it going. Take your breather. But we have 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise with 20-second breathers. We're about to move into obliques, and then tapsies, and then round 3. But happy Wednesday! I love having y'all here, but I also love sharing what I've done to change my life, so hopefully I can inspire somebody else. Let's do these obliques, baby. We've got uno momento. We have oblique option 1, knee to elbow, or side bend, or heel touch, okay? Now maybe you're just hopping on and like, how often do you do this? I got you, babe. Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently 7:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I am. So kind of look at your clock. A lot of people are like, how can I get a notification that you're live? I haven't figured that out. But I know a lot of folks are like, oh, I set a timer on my phone. I set an alarm on my phone for seated cardio. But maybe you can't always be here at 7, right? Because life be lifing. So guess what? All my lives are recorded on YouTube as well. Good. Take your breather, babe. We're about to move into our final exercise in round 2 of 3. I'm sweating. Fan on me and all. How we doing? I gotta fix Facebook. How y'all doing? I just set my calendar. I love you. Look at you. Sorry, I had to fix the book face. Are y'all ready? We got 1 second. Let's get it. Let's tapsy it out. We got 1 minute of tapsies starting now. That is down, out, up, in. Down, out, up, in. Are you ready? Now again, you're going to go at your own pace. I've been doing this a hot minute, so that means I'm going to move slightly quicker. Just a little bit, but that's okay. You got it. Let's go. Dance with yourself, baby. Now again, if it's difficult to complete one of these, don't beat yourself up. Go into quick feet. Go into battle ropes. Go into seated jacks. But whatever you do, don't give up. Okay? We're about to go into our 3rd round. I'm so proud of y'all. Good job, good job. Keep up the good work. Take that breather, babe. But again, if you are just popping in and you don't know who I am, baby, welcome into Seated Cardio Challenge Wednesday with Nataushia. Hi. I am known as the Seated Cardio Queen. We have 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise, 20-second breathers. I show modifications. This is low impact. This is beginner friendly, and I used to be over 500 plus pounds. I've lost over 280 pounds in my weight loss journey. So let's go ahead and fight obesity together. But let's jog it out. We got 1 minute. Seated jog. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Pump. Pump. Pump it up. Maybe leg engagement's a challenge, right? Jack. Jack it out. Jack it out. Oh yeah. But the beauty in this is I see so many people saying, you go so fast. I can't keep up with you. I don't want you to. You're going to hear me say that if you work out with me at least 75,000 times. Because I will reiterate that. Because I see that comment consistently. I don't want anybody to keep up with me if they can't. All I want is your best effort. Because your best effort matters. Maybe you've had a personal trainer before that's like, you can do better. Maybe you can, but I can say most personal trainers have never been over 500 plus pounds. Take your breather. At all. Very few personal trainers know what it's like to work out at 500 plus pounds, at 400 plus pounds, at 300 plus pounds, at 200 plus pounds. A lot of personal trainers are fit and been fit their whole life because that's what they've done. And I'm not knocking anybody, but I know I've had coaches look me dead in the face and be like, you're not doing it good enough. And I'm dying. Absolutely dying. Let's do a cross ankle tap. We have 1 minute of cross ankle taps starting now. Cross ankle, cross shin, cross knee, or cross knee. No leg engagement, okay? But I can remember being on the basketball team because I've done basketball, powder puff, flag football, volleyball, and I had a track and field scholarship when I was in college. Again, I was a thrower, not a runner. But I remember coaches looking me dead in the face being like, you're not doing it good enough. I'm sitting over here dying, though. Like, absolutely dying. Muscles burning, sweat dripping, giving my all. And sometimes I wanted to look at my coaches and be like, you do this. You come do it. I want to see you do it. Because a lot of times what happens, keep going, is I've seen some of my coaches have bellies just like mine. Take your breather. Or I've had some coaches that are fitter than a flitter. That probably don't even make sense. But they've been super fit, so it's like that's all they know is fit. But then some people lose their fitness, but forget what it's like to work out at oversized weights. I get it, so I show what I show, and I tell you just do the best that you can, because it matters. Okay? Well, let's jump rope, babe. We got 1 minute of jump ropes. Starting now, option 1. Option 2, we're going to bounce on our tippy toes. See how my feet are still on the floor? So it's low impact. It's beginner friendly, but you're like, that's still a challenge for me. Then do this motion, because some of us may be in a wheelchair. Some of us may not be able to engage your legs. So this will still give you that abdominal workout. Let's go. But don't beat yourself up because you're like, I'm too big to exercise. I can't stand up for a long time, so I can't exercise. Baby, yes. Seated cardio, you can. And I make sure, as I've shared numerous times, to show you different ways you can get it in. I believe in you, and I will fight alongside you because I want you to know you are not alone, babe. Thank you for the love, y'all. Thank you for the shares, and thank you for the follows. Take that breather. But we work out 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise with those 20-second breathers, and then we stretch in the chair, and then I do a breathing exercise with y'all in the chair, and then we're done. It's all inclusive. We sit the whole entire time. You can do this, I promise. Trust me. But now we're moving into under leg jacks. We've got 1 minute, starting now. Option 1. Option 2, modified under leg jack, aka not go under your legs, because I know that can be a challenge, and that's okay. You got it. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of the love, TikTok. I see you guys. Good. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. I think that it's roses or hearts. I can't tell, but thank you. Maybe if I wore my eyeball glasses, I could see right. Take your breather. Awesome work. Knee slicer or knee slam is next, okay? But if you haven't already, can you please hit the share button? Or if you're not following already, hit the follow button or subscribe button, whichever one best suits you. Maybe this isn't your forte, and that's okay. But maybe somebody you know can benefit from this, okay? And it's free. Why not? I mean, donations are welcome, but it's free. We're moving into our knee slicer or knee slam. We have 1 minute. Starting now. Slice, 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 or slam, 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 or slam, slam, slam. All right? But you choose which exercise works the best for you, okay? There. Good job. Keep up the good work. You're killing it. Good. Take your breather. The next is reach and step. How y'all feeling? Are we good? Yes, no, maybe. It's Challenge Wednesday, so I know you're challenged. All right, it's reach and step time. We've got 1 minute. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, no leg. But you're still reaching. Extend that oblique. Right? Extend. Thank you so much, TikTok, for all of the love. Thank you for all of the comments. Thank you for everything. I see y'all. Facebook, I see y'all too. Joanna, I think I see you as the last person that commented. So thank you for everything, girl. On Facebook, by the way. Take your breather. We have cross punch kick, uppercuts, obliques, then tapsies, then we're going to stretch, do our breather, and then we're going to be done, okay? But thank you so much for being a part of my Challenge Wednesday routine. I greatly appreciate any aspect that you've contributed, whether it's been you sitting here, whether it's been you participating, whether it's been you hitting the like button, whether it's been you commenting, whatever aspect you played, thank you. So let's cross punch kick it out. We've got 1 minute of cross punch kicks starting now. Cross punch kick or cross punch knee raise or cross punch. Pick what works for you, okay? Are you ready? Knock it out. Good work. Now again, I provide these routines free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently 7:54 p.m. where I am. I usually start around 7. I explain how to sit properly. I provide modifications if leg engagement is a challenge. And if exercising for a full minute is a challenge, I provide alternate exercises. So I spend, take your breather, about 10 minutes in the beginning. Some of y'all want to be rude and complain about me taking 10 minutes in the beginning. If that's an issue, be 10 minutes late. But I also know that I have some people that are brand new that don't know how to do it. So I'm not going to switch up how I run my platform and how I provide all that I do for the world because somebody doesn't like that I take 10 minutes to introduce people that are brand new. Because I want people to know I see you, I hear you, and I'm here for you. Just fast forward me for 10 minutes or be 10 minutes late, okay? But let's go into uppercuts. We've got 1 minute of uppercuts. Let's get it. Then we're going to have our obliques. I have 3 different exercises that you can do for obliques. Now, I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just somebody that used to be over 500 plus pounds. That's lost over 280. Changed my lifestyle. Got injured after 200 pounds, if you didn't hear me earlier. And I created these routines because I am a former college athlete, and I took all of my knowledge that I had from being an athlete and created high intensity interval training in a chair. Because after hurting my ankle, I wanted cardio. I didn't want to stop losing weight. So I created this to keep showing up. In that process, I've lost over 80 pounds in the seated position. And I know I'm not the only one that knows seated cardio works. Take your breather. Because I have numerous people that can attest to the fact. Grace has lost over 160. My friend Becca has lost over 40. Karen is able to fit in the jeans that she used to never be able to fit in. Joanna has lost weight and is more fit than what she has been in a long time. Like, I cannot give you all the numerical values of the amounts that have been lost with me outside of my own. But it is effective if you show up and put in the work. Let's oblique. We have 1 minute. Man, this is Challenge Wednesday for show. Let's get it. Option 1. Option 2, side bend. Option 3, heel touch. Okay? But if y'all don't know, I was nominated as a top 5 fitness award nominee because of what it is that I share on my social media platforms. I do have a GoFundMe account created to try and help get me there because I am currently trying to find a job and all that fun stuff. A lot of things have happened in my life. So if you ever feel led to help me get to walk the red carpet in the 2nd week of this April, I would greatly appreciate it. My dresses are officially on the way from the company that is providing them for me. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about now. So I'm super excited about it. We're almost there. Keep going. Take your breather. I know several of you guys have been donating, and I honestly can't thank you guys enough. But it would be absolutely awesome to get to go this year. But realistically, if it doesn't happen, it won't, and that's okay. I'll still be here, and we'll still work out anyway. And I'll find out from a distance what I placed. But are y'all ready for tapsies? We've got 30 seconds of tapsies. 1 minute, sorry. Starting now. See, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, we exercise for 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise with 10-second breathers, and we have 14 exercises. On Challenge Wednesday, we have 3 rounds, 10 exercises, 1 minute per exercise with 20-second breathers. Now, if you can't do this, go into uppercuts, go into a seated jack with no leg engagement, or battle ropes, or maybe quick feet is an option. I like my arms out in front of you because it helps engage your core. All right, we are almost done. Then we're going to stretch, do our breather, and then I'm going to go hit the sauna in the gym. But I'm super excited. I have a collaboration opportunity Friday with a sauna company, so I'm pretty excited about that. Take your breather, and obviously I will keep you guys posted on that, but I'm excited, super excited. But what we're gonna do now is we are going to take our left arm, we're going to pull it across our body like this, okay? So we're going to stretch our arms, then we're going to stretch our legs, and then we're going to breathe, okay? But absolutely amazing job tonight, you guys. Let's cross out. Then we're going to take our right arm. Let's pull it across. Now we are about to pull our arms in behind our head. When I was over 300, 400, 500 plus pounds, I struggled to get my arms behind my head. So I will show you all a trick to help you along with that stretch. That's one thing, again, I always share is different ways to help other individuals when we're exercising. Let's cross over. So if doing this is a challenge, that's okay. Interlock right here. Pull up and over. Up and over. Okay? So pick whichever way works the best, and let's go. Now what we're going to do is extend that right leg out in front of you, toes facing the sky, okay? Absolutely awesome work tonight, guys. We are almost finished, I promise. Thank you so much for all of the love, TikTok. Let's bring these arms down. Let's take that right arm and pull it in behind our head now, okay? Good, good work. Keep it up. Way to go, baby. Good job. There we go. All right, let's bring those arms down. Now, what we're going to do is walk our way down our leg, okay? Now, you might be like, now, miss, if you don't know my name, it's Nataushia. Maybe going to your toes a challenge. I used to not be able to go to my toes, okay? So, what you're going to do, lean forward. All right, I can feel that pull in the back of my right thigh, even without me being at my toe. So, you go as deep as you can handle, given your ability right now. Well, let's get it, okay? Now that I can reach my toe, I take my opposing arm and I press down on that knee to intensify that pull back here in the back of my right thigh. All right? But I want you to do what you can handle. I'm not going to be upset with you. It's all about your best effort. Now we are about to switch sides and do our left leg. So let's come up, right leg up, left leg out. We're going to do the same thing. Let's get it. Now, this is our final stretch. Ooh, I can feel it. Oh, I can feel it. Now, once we finish this, what we're going to do is our breathing exercise. You are going to be in control of your breathing. We're going to definitely knock out 3. Then I'll answer a few questions. Yep, a very few. Let's come up, spread your leggies, and then I'm going to hop off so I can get to the gym before they shut the sauna down, okay? All right. So we're going to inhale up through our nose. Hold our breath right here. Exhale out, down through our mouth. We're going to do 3. Let's get it. One. 2. One more. 3. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right. Awesome work tonight, YouTube. I am going to go ahead and end our session here. If you want to catch me, I will be on TikTok and Facebook just for a short time. But God bless you guys, and I hope to see you all here tomorrow for Thursday, okay? Bye for now. I'm coming, TikTok.